Father, you know we need it. I've never seen so much pain. We have the faith for now. Your victory we will gain.
What's happening? What up? What it do? That's for sure. But everybody in our city say, what up, dawg? What up? What up, dawg? Big M, what is up, dawg?
What it do? What it do? What it do? What up, Joe? It's been a
Hey, what up, though? We gonna start it off like we always do. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for the fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, and scholarship, y'all. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use, folks. Y'all heard me say it. Y'all seen me say it. It's in the chat. It's in the description. Y'all know the rest. Yo. Salute to everybody. To the replay gang. Let yours truly in the biggest I know, know what you think. Leave us a opinion, a comment. Everybody coming in and out of the live, hit that thumbs up button for yours truly in the biggest I know, and Bushwatchers. Yeah, y'all. I see you right there above my head. Feel free to fall out, engage, or, just chill. But while you're chilling, hit the thumbs up. There's some emojis on the right. Tap on them hearts, the 100, whatever, you're feeling for yours truly in the biggest I know. Like, comment, share the live in my TikTok voice, yo. Subscribe, it's free, 99. Tread lightly. JJ. Thank you for your kind words. This person. I like your name, Tread Lightly. Roo. You remember the dog shirts, Big M? Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. And Big M, thank you for being here with yours truly. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You feeling all right?
What?
What about Shorty? Any news, yay or nay?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
All right, cool.
But
well,
my ex son, we were together for like 20 years, me and the dad. And his son is in the hospital now, so that's really a lot. He's on life support, yeah. They found him unresponsive yesterday. He's on life support. And
how old is he? Did you hear me?
32, 33.
Oh, okay. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for him, and God, it's in God's hands, and it's all love, Big M.
Yeah, his name is Daniel.
Okay. Ashley, I salute. Never seen you pull up over here on yours truly in the biggest I know, Thanks for pulling up on. Go ahead, Big M. Hey, Ashley with the white hearts. Yeah, I hope you're being real smooth with it, cool with it, and most importantly, real true with it, Welcome. Yeah, Big M. I got a question. Do you think Do you think they're gonna stream the sentencing? I'm new. Yeah. Thank you. If you don't know about YouTube, if you could kindly hit the thumbs up button for yours truly and the biggest M I know. It's free to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. We are. I seen. We got a couple new subscribers. I got a little community on TikTok. I'm trying to help. They're helping me and Big M grow. The word is out, and we're gonna get to 1,000, y'all. Watch this. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. For pulling up. Big M, watch this. We're getting to 1,000.
Oh, please, I see the numbers are growing.
You see that?
I'm talking about.
Listen, Big M, listen. And this, I haven't even really tried yet. Watch this. Shout out to the LGBT community. I have to say that. Shout out to my community. Shout out to y'all, man. And no dig to anybody, but I'm just saying, they're coming in hot. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? I only...
Come on, you need them. Come on in.
Yeah. Big M, everybody, if this is my everything, my Big M, you know what I'm saying? I just, words can't express.
But I be supporting.
Yeah, exactly. She supports. She's cool. But again, Big M, if you see, watch. I promise you, by Monday, my goal is we will be at 1,000 because we're waiting to be at 1,000. You know what I'm saying? We bypassed everything so quickly. We just don't have the people. But we revamped the page, and now look, we've been having good viewers and all the things. All the bad has gone away. Because if you know, Big M.
Oh yeah, I see.
So yeah, stay tuned. Soon we will be at 1,000. By Monday, Big M, mark my words, we'll be there. We'll be there. Yours truly and Big M, we will finally hit 1,000. Everybody I see out there, they got all the people in the world, but no content. It's backwards for us. We got all the content to the extent that people are paying $50 to be a member. $50 fucking dollars for our content on YouTube. I don't know, y'all. Your Big M said she paid for it. I'm not gonna comment, but thanks for that membership.
I know our content is good.
Our content's super good.
We be hyped up. Yeah, it's worth $50. More than that.
Big M says it's priceless shit. In my book, you're right. It's priceless, y'all. But thank you for that $50 membership. So we have all the content in the world, but we just don't have the people. It's crazy. Crazy how that works. Isn't it, Big M?
Yeah, but it's coming.
Oh, we coming in hot. I got a couple people on the back end. They're posting it. They're gonna when you have a community and you build together and you're real, it's like a real community. That shit, it means a lot, y'all. So let's see Big M. But again, we're gonna go ahead and get to this content. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to this content. I want to bring back. Remember that story in New York? Remember the mother? She went out and randomly she was found cut up and put in a bag. And remember the baby daddy? Me and you both were like, I was like, man, he's suspect off rip, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and cover that story because I knew my gut is never wrong, yo.
So he was involved.
No, not yet. But again, everybody, you know what I'm saying? All signs point to him. If you know, you know. But that's why I wanted to play this. Someone had broke it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But me and you both, we both talked about him. First, I'm gonna play the news clip when it came out. Then we're gonna talk about what happened. All right, y'all ready? Hit that thumbs up button for yours truly and the biggest M I know you know. Let's go. We're not new to this, and we're definitely true to this though.
But we show is true to this.
You feel me? Hey, let's go. I'm so happy. I'm proud of us, Big M. I'm proud of us. I just gotta say it. I'm proud of us.
I am too. And especially you doing big things. You doing big moves.
Hey, I'm trying, man. And I've been real quiet. I'm proud of myself too because I used to not be able to hold fucking hot water, y'all. Now yours truly be like, let me just pop out, you know? What the? Cause then, I couldn't hear you begin.
I don't gotta go. JJ.
That part, man, it feels good, y'all. I can't help but just really smile. Like, sometimes I would always smile, but the smile didn't match my heart. I was acting. But now this smile, it matches my heart, y'all. So, you know, it feels good.
Surveillance footage later reviewed by the NYPD shows Michelle leaving the bar alone. Then,
Hey everybody, Walton Goggins here. Starting a business is never easy, but with GoDaddy Aero, that
development in the case of a woman whose dismembered body was found in a plastic bag in Brooklyn. The body of 39-year-old Michelle Montgomery, discovered by a worker at the Boren Quinn Public Houses in Bushwick on February 1st.
a few days ago here on Crime Core TV, we covered the case of Michelle Montgomery, a 39-year-old mother of four from Brooklyn who was found dead inside a trash compactor at the Borinquen houses in Williamsburg. It was a story that raised serious questions and left many people searching for answers. Today, there is an important update. On Friday, February 13th, the New York Police Department held a press conference to address the case. During that briefing, Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenney announced that investigators have reached a conclusion. According to the NYPD, Michelle Montgomery's death has now been officially ruled an accident. This determination came after detectives reviewed surveillance footage, examined the physical evidence, and carefully reconstructed her final movements. And based on their findings, investigators now believe they understand what happened in the moments before her death. Here's what they say occurred. On Saturday night, January 31st, Michelle went out with her cousin and 3 friends to Mama Taco, a restaurant in Williamsburg. She appeared happy, relaxed, at ease. She even posted videos of herself dancing, smiling, and enjoying the night. At 11:19 p.m., she made what would become her final social media post. Surveillance footage later reviewed by the NYPD shows Michelle leaving the bar alone. Then, at 1:39 a.m. on Sunday, February 1st, cameras captured her entering the Borinquen Houses apartment building, located at 330 Bushwick Avenue. She was alone. According to Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenney, Michelle was on the 2nd floor when her purse fell down a trash chute. Investigators believe she attempted to retrieve it, and in that moment, she fell headfirst into the chute, dropping 2 floors, into the compactor room in the basement. Chief Kenney explained that the machine operates automatically, bagging whatever is crushed inside. The autopsy later confirmed Michelle was still alive when she entered the compactor. She suffered devastating injuries, including multiple puncture wounds and deep lacerations to her torso and head, along with numerous broken bones, including her rib cage. All of it consistent with being crushed by machinery. Critically, investigators found no defensive wounds, which suggests she was not fighting off an attacker in those final moments. Police also confirmed that witnesses inside the building reported hearing screams coming from the area of the trash chute. Michelle's purse was recovered alongside her remains.
So hold on a minute. Again, I believe that's how she...
What the hell?
Again, y'all, why would she scream, y'all? Why the fuck would she scream? Why the fuck would she go why would she go all the way first of all, why would she go 10 blocks out of her way instead of going home to a fucking random ass building she has no ties to, goes all the way to the 2nd floor, drop her purse down a fucking thing, and people here screaming? I'm already scratching my ass. Been scratching my ass. Nah. Whoever did this, great plan. For sure. It's been ruled an accident. How do you know no one pushed her, NYPD? Because no one was on camera? How do we know she wasn't meeting somebody there? But let's keep listening. Cause what? Y'all heard screams? She was like, what? Y'all heard a couple screams echoing in the fucking vent? Like, I'm confused. You probably heard screams before, like she was probably like getting held, about to get dropped down the motherfucker. I don't know. I'm no detective or lawyer. I'm just yours truly.
still containing her identification. The medical examiner has officially ruled her death an accident. And while this explanation answers some questions, it does not answer all of them. The injuries, the lack of defensive wounds, and the recovery of her purse do support the theory investigators have presented. But one question still stands above all others. Why was Michelle there in the first place? She did not live at Borinquen houses. She lived in the Gowanus houses, an entirely different NYCHA complex. According to both investigators and her family, she had no known connection to anyone in that building. No friends, no relatives, no known reason to be there. Yet somehow, at nearly 2 a.m, Michelle entered that building alone and made her way to the second floor. How did she gain access? Was she visiting someone? Did she meet someone earlier that night? Or was there something else that has not yet been explained?
The AI Toolkit is live on Artlist. Every leading AI tool you need for video creation is now.
Because even if everything happened exactly as investigators believe, even if her fall was truly accidental, we still don't know what led her to that hallway. We don't know what happened in the moments before. And that distinction matters, because where someone is found does not always tell the full story of how they got there. Michelle's family is still trying to process the loss. Her husband, Anthony Echeverria, said he cannot understand why she was at that location. And for now, while authorities believe they have explained how Michelle died, the question of why she was there at all remains unanswered. But the most important question still remains. Why was Michelle at that building? She didn't live there. Michelle lived at the Gowanus houses, an entirely different NYCHA complex. According to both the NYPD and her family, she had no known connection to anyone at Borinquen houses. No friends, no relatives, no known reason to be there. And yet, at nearly 2 a.m, she entered that building alone and made her way to the second floor, where private residential apartments are located. How did she get inside? Was she meeting someone? Was she invited? Or did something else happen that hasn't been explained? Because here's what continues to stand out in this case. Even if the trash chute incident happened exactly the way investigators described, even if it was truly an accident, we still don't know what led up to it. We don't know what happened in the minutes before she entered that hallway. We don't know if she had contact with anyone inside that building. And we don't know what decisions or circumstances placed her there in the first place. Where Michelle was found tells us where her life ended, but it doesn't fully explain how she got there. Her family is still left trying to understand. Her husband, Anthony Echeverria, said he cannot understand why she was at that location. And that question remains at the center of everything. I want to be clear about something.
Shell Baby 92 with the wrench. Hey, salute, salute. Thanks for pulling up on yours truly in the biggest M I know, you know?
Hey, Shell, baby.
Heck yeah, Shell Baby. I hope you're done feeling better. I know you're being smooth, cool, and true with it. I just know you are one of the realest I know with the wrench, you know? Hell yeah, shout out to you, Shell Baby. Shout out to you.
This is not about contradicting the official ruling. Based on the physical evidence, investigators concluded that Michelle's death was an accident. But a complete understanding of any case requires more than just explaining how someone died. It also means understanding the full chain of events that led there. Because when someone is found...
Shell Baby, I hear you. So I got your message, but my phone broke. I'm waiting for my new one to come in the mail. So I'm gonna write you on Messenger and give you another number because I have another phone. So I don't want you to think I was ignoring you. I did get your message. Just know I'm praying for you. You got this. I know you do. I believe. Keep your head up. Keep being strong.
Dead in a place they had no known connection to, in the middle of the night, those unanswered questions matter. Not just for investigators, but for the family left behind. And for A, community trying to make sense of what happened.
Like, I don't even know how she ended up over there in that building.
Sir, everybody, when me and Big M broke this down when it first came out, we came back and we reacted, and I said it. This dude is suspect. Like, something was telling me, like, I don't know. And he says, I don't know if it's gonna play it in this one, but he makes a comment. He says the hardest thing is looking at the baby, and it reminds him of her. I don't know if that would be hard for me. Like, I mean, it would be hard, but I don't know. Just my opinion, the way he meant it. It's the no empathy. It's the lack of emotion for me. Let's just watch his body language. Big M, you want to say something?
No, I wanted to see his body language. I didn't see it, and then I'll comment.
Nevertheless, that she ended up in a garbage bag.
We hear tonight from the life partner of a woman whose dismembered body was found in a plastic bag in Brooklyn. He reveals tonight new information about the final hours before the woman's death. And good evening, everyone. At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Liz Cho. The medical examiner still trying to figure out the cause of death of 39-year-old Michelle Montgomery, the mother of 4, who was found dismembered in Brooklyn on Sunday.
NYCHA workers found her at the Boren Quinn public houses in Bushwick. And tonight, we're going to hear from her life partner, the father of her youngest child, just 10 months old.
Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles is live in Bushwick with our lead story tonight. Darla.
Good evening, Bill and Liz. We are told that 39-year-old Michelle Montgomery did things like make gift baskets and go all out for decorations for her children during the holidays. So her family really is perplexed as to find out who might have wanted to bring her harm. They know that she was having dinner and hanging out with friends here near the intersection of Flushing Avenue and Bushwick Avenue on Saturday night. And then just hours later, her body was found 5 blocks up the road on Bushwick Avenue in a building that she had no connection to, dismembered and deceased.
She left this house vibrant, happy, and alive.
This is what Michelle Montgomery posted just after midnight Sunday. By 9:30 a.m., the 39-year-old mother of 4 was dead. Her body discovered in the basement of a Brooklyn apartment building, dismembered in a garbage bag.
That was hard. I broke down because I still can't believe it. Still.
Montgomery's gruesome murder, a total and utter shock to her family. She and her life partner, Anthony Echevarria, have a 10-month-old son.
It has been one of the hardest things to really look at. It's watching him look for her and knowing that she's not coming back.
He says she left home around 9:30 Saturday night to hang out with friends. Family members say at one point she was hanging out at a local restaurant where she posted this video of herself dancing and having a good time. But they say she has no ties to Borequin houses on Bushwick Avenue, where a memorial with her picture and candles have been placed in honor of where her remains were found by a maintenance worker.
It's so extreme. Like, I don't even know how she ended up over there in that building, nevertheless, that she ended up in a garbage bag. That is like mad extreme.
Echevarria pointing out these TikTok videos of her fun-loving spirit and her dedication as a mother.
Super mom. She made sure none of these kids wanted for nothing. Nothing. They always got what they needed. They always got what they wanted.
She was active on social media, posting just last week, spend time with the people you love before it's too late. And back in December, nearly 2 months to the day of her murder, she wrote on Facebook, "If I died tomorrow, my Facebook wall would be filled with posts about broken friendships. Please don't use my death for some sympathy. If you love me now."
Every day we came, got up, took care of these kids, we took care of each other. Nothing wrong. Nothing.
Now, Michelle Montgomery leaves behind a 19-year-old son, an 11 and 12-year-old daughter, and her 10-month-old son. At this hour, the NYPD still not yet publicly identified any suspects nor how she actually passed away. If you have any information about this incident, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. This family desperate for answers.
All right, Big M.
Okay. Now, when he said about looking at her, I understand because, like I said, my grandkids remind me of my son, look like my son, and like their mother. So I understand that part of him not wanting to have the reminder, but it's not like it's not how he's saying it like it's a bad thing. Is that you missing this person so much and you see it in this child. That's the heartbreaking part. Because my grandkids, they look like me.
And your son looks like you.
So they look like people ask me, are they my kids? No, those are my grandkids. I'm like, from my like your son. Yeah, like y'all genes are strong because my grandkids look like me. And my son. So, and they like their mama at times, you know, like you like see their mama in them, like a face expression, like, oh my God, like your mama. And you want to cry because, you know, or whatever. So I understand that part, but yeah. This about me because I
You're chopping in and out, Big M.
I don't know what's wrong with my. It's been doing that a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's here. Why was she at that apartment building? Was she seeing her sneaking?
Well, let me ask you this. I thought like didn't it seem like he was like trying to like, I don't know, why was he doing that with his eye? And in my opinion, I'm just saying, this is just my opinion, this is me. If I was speaking on that right now, I would not be able to say it straight without stumbling over one word, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I maybe because I'm a female, I don't know. Definitely at least one tear would be rolling down my face. Okay. Oh, every time she does, Shell Baby, for the most part, I do. But I'll make sure. All right, we'll try that. Well, Big M, what do you think about what I just said?
Yeah, I mean, it was no emotion. It wasn't. Maybe that's a man. Man is not supposed to show emotion. I don't know, but it was no emotion in there. If that was my life partner and I was, you know, it's been like 24 hours, you just found that person, you still be crying.
And I'm sorry, but man or woman, if that's your life partner, again, I can speak from experience. Like, that shit is not for the weak. It's just not something that you could just be like, oh, whoopty, like just, it's not. So I'm just, again, but we all do respond different. But it's suspect as fuck.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's crazy work. Did y'all hear about the man in Georgia who was, you know, say that he took his own life by, you know, putting in all the work to tie a rope in a tree? You know the rest. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Man, they did how many last year? It was like 2. I can off the top of my head, I remember 2. And that one was in Mississippi for sure. I can't remember where the other one was. But people are like, oh my goodness, you know, like, they're like really shocked that like this shit still exists. And I'm like, what? When did it end? please let me know. When the fuck did it stop?
It never. They just put a lid on it for a little while. And now since we got the new administration, the little orange man, it's like it is
crazy. We might. I'm gonna tell you this, Big M. I'm nervous. Like, what? I never thought I would live to see the day where we could walk in the store and just shop for marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would live to see the day when the Rona was here and the shelves were empty, especially butthole wipe. Like, out of all things, no toilet paper. I never seen shelves empty. I've never seen America go nuts. I never thought I would see. I never thought I would live to see riots when George Floyd happened and he changed the world across the world, not only America, the world. I never, when we had curfew, I remember in Detroit, they had the downtown, they weren't playing about curfew. They were pew-pewing rubber bullets. It was real. Motherfuckers, I never thought I would live to see some shit like that and through it. And I'm scared. Not scared, I'm concerned. I feel like we're super divided and I don't want to go back to the divided days. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got certain people can drink out of these water fountains. And listen, I think they're going to put a little spin to it maybe and add money, you know? Because really, it's not even really about race. It's really about poor and rich. But they do throw race in there to kind of like distract you. But it's really all about if you're poor or rich. No color.
I think it's more or less about the color of your skin. Because no matter if you rich or poor and an African American, you still a nigga. No matter what.
No, you're right, actually. You're right. You're right.
They might say if they're going to act like you behind the back. So it's more or less of the color of your skin.
Oh yeah, I have to. You're right. I gotta retract that statement because, you know, sometimes when people, you know, it helps you, you know, see things different. But you're right. No, you're right. There are privileged people out here. That's just it. That's just all, and it doesn't matter. It sucks. You're right. I forgot. I be trying to dream big.
How you forget?
I know. Out of all people, I still got high hopes because of this race shit. Oh man, Big M. Is there any story that you, off the top of your head, want me to cover? But I was just gonna go with the trend, see what was going on in America and Detroit. Because we were supposed to be in the courtroom. We had 3 hearings this week, but they all got delayed. Wouldn't you know? And we haven't started filing a new case yet, but we're going to soon. I was thinking about filing the one, but I don't know. We're gonna figure it out on the back end, Big M.
Yep, I got a couple I was working on, but I haven't brought them to you yet. But I sent just a couple of them last week.
I know. I seen the. I'm mad that I got because my phone broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got back into my Facebook, but like, I'm mad that I missed the Trayvon Martin one. You know, even though we missed it, I'm still gonna play that shit. Fuck it. That was a good one, Big M. And anybody, Shell Baby, if there's anything you want me to cover, let me know. Or anybody in the bushes. Oh, dang, I never put our ticker back up because I had to make a thing. Oh, man. I'm going to put the email. You can email us at if you want us to cover a story. Again, shortly, real quick. That's how I met the biggest M I know, you know. She slid into my email and, you know, asked me if I could cover her son's story. And it was an honor.
Into her DM, y'all. Into her DM.
Oh, I thought it was the email. My bad.
No,
the DM. Oh, she's out of this playing. But no, that's how I met. And you know, I was honored, and I remember asking her, you know, a little bit ago. I said, "Why do you choose me?" Because you know, she tuned in some other CCs that I used to tune into. Some, you know, good, you know. And I was like, "Why me? Little old me?" You know. And it's just all love, and we just been rocking hard ever since. And I'm truly blessed to have ran into her. So feel free to you know, I'm gonna drop the email. Dang, I gotta put that ticker up. And if you want me to
another one I want to tell you about. You see the one with the 14-year-old girl from Detroit that went up missing on the 1st, or I think the first part of the month, ended up in Georgia. They found her in Georgia. That's diabolical.
Yes, diabolical. I actually was yeah, we're gonna look at that one too. But yes, I heard about that one. That one's diabolical for sure. I sent you a story yesterday about a 14-year-old girl that's missing. Oh look, that's what Shell Baby just brought up the story you talk about. Great minds think alike. Bada boom. That's look at the spirit, yo. Crazy work. Wow, I got goosebumps a little bit, y'all. That's crazy. Let's go to that story, yo. Wow, great minds think alike, Shell Baby and Big M. Hey, can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Big M, did you hear about, you were on the panel with me, I think it's PA or New York, the two girls that were between both girls were between 9 and 15, unalive, two girls, they wouldn't tell us their ages, put them in a shallow grave. I said, I heard 9, I'm like, what is going on? This is America. Go ahead, Big M. Only in America. And absolutely, okay. Yes, the mother's in custody. That's wild. I can't believe you both hit that on the... Hey, we gotta cover that. We're going to that story immediately. Big M, I was on mute the whole damn time. I can't, did you send it to me?
My son was here.
Oh, no, you're good. Shell Baby, did you send it to me on Messenger or, on my phone because my phone broke? But, there's the email, y'all. Real quick, Big M, what's the name of the story? I can't find it.
What story? I'm sorry. What story?
The 14-year-old found in Georgia. Yeah, man.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, let me look for it.
Yeah, real quick, if someone, cause I can't find it, but yeah, man, I hate it. I need my phone, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I've been without it for like 5 days, yo. The struggle's real. I have one on the way, but it was supposed to be here Monday. Now it was supposed to be here today. It still ain't here. All right, bear with us, y'all. Sorry about that. But anyway, commercial break. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button for yours truly in the biggest M I know. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It's free 99. Help us get to 700. Comment, leave us a comment, share the live in my TikTok voice. grab a membership. That does cost money if you would like. And shout out to those who are buying our $50 level, which is the highest level. There's 5 levels, $50 on that level. Thank you all for the memberships, the $50 memberships. Big M, I found it.
And good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News.
So yeah, let's go ahead and take a gander. The mother is in custody, Roger. All right, here we go.
Coming to you from our digital desk, we want to update you on a story that has really gripped Cleveland and really Northeast Ohio, because this case continues to unfold. And so we want to make sure we've given you the most updated information. We've just gotten a press release from the city of Cleveland to sort of update this. So we're going to try and walk you through this case because it is so convoluted. It starts Monday evening, and we want to show you video from when this occurred. This is on the east side of Cleveland, really near the Ginn Academy. And at this point, it was called in as a man who was walking his dog, and his dog smelled something, for the lack of a better term, hit on something, and the
Hold on, y'all. This must be like a mix or something. Hold on. Or I hit the wrong one. Well, hold on. We're going to actually listen real quick to this, because remember them 2 girls in the suitcase we just talked about? She was arrested for it. Let's listen real quick.
We are just giving you what we know, that this woman here has been arrested, Leah Henderson, and she has been arrested and is expected to be charged for murder and child endangering. But that's kind of where we have to stop. And again, you at home may be wanting to put 2 and 2 together, but we are just sort of pumping the brakes just a little bit. Now, we do know that according to the press release, when we start talking about that house on East 162nd, police are telling us that that is a 28-year-old woman and that she is expected to be charged later today. Now, will we be able to finally connect the dots later today? Very possible. Are we about to get a second 28-year-old woman that is being charged in connection to this case? We will just have to wait and see. More than likely not. But we are just proceeding with caution here, giving you the basics, giving you what we have been told by investigators, because this case is so serious and because so many people are wondering, how does this happen? How does a girl that they believe was 8.5 years old, how does a girl that was 14 years old end up in a suitcase and end up partially buried or buried in a shallow grave very near a school?
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore, and it works.
On the east side. So that's where we are at. I do want to read a quote given to us today from Police Chief Dorothy Todd. She says in the press release, there were 2 young lives with their entire futures ahead of them. Our detectives worked tirelessly and with great care to identify those responsible. She goes on to say, investigations of this nature require patience, precision, and discretion. Unlike what is often portrayed on television, every detail cannot be shared publicly. Certain information must remain confidential to protect the integrity and of the investigation and ensure justice for these victims. Chief Todd goes on to say that careful and methodical work allowed our detectives to develop evidence needed to make quick identification of a person of interest, ultimately resulting in an arrest. So that's where we stand. Because we are in between news times, newscasts on Channel 19, wanted to make sure we got you the very latest now that the police have put out a new press release. Really the newest piece of information we got in the last 20 minutes is that when they searched that home on East 162nd, a third person or another child was found in that home, and that child appeared to be healthy. That child has now been placed in the custody of Children and Family Services. So we're going to wait as more information unfolds. Look for push alerts. Look for our 11 o'clock news on Cleveland 43, our noon news on Channel 19, and then, of course, 3.5 hours of news and first alert weather on Channel 19.
Big M, did you find that one? That's crazy, yo. I wonder what would make a 28-year-old woman, maybe two, do that to an 8-year-old and 14-year-old.
My bad. I stopped watching this one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that insane? What is going on with these kids? Oh, let me guess. The generational curse. No, it's not a generational curse. It's called no structure, no accountability, no parenting, laziness, and some more shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. But they moved on in their life like nothing. That's what most of them do, man. That's what I don't get. Like, my conscience, you know me, y'all. If you know me, like Big M will tell you, my conscience eats at me, yo. I can't even lie, really. Like, y'all, like, and I feel like I can't, my conscience is at my ear, like, da-da-da-da. That's just me, though. So I can't imagine going to sleep at night knowing that I just did that to an 14-year-old, put him in a suitcase, buried him, man. I'd tell on myself, y'all. There's no way they'd be like, I'd tell on myself. Because actions speak louder than words. And I am not, when it comes to that, I'm getting told on. My actions are telling on me all day. They win.
We quiet.
My bad, y'all. I want to ask you a question, Big M, real quick. Wait, hold on. Show Baby says, what about the school? The school didn't know. The school didn't call DCYF and report they had been absent. Again, a bunch of people failed, it sounds like. Like, where's the mother? I wonder if this was the babysitter, or like, was she hanging out with them? Were these their friends? Like, did 28-year-olds hang out with 8 and 14-year-olds now? Is that the new thing? Because I'm definitely not on part of that shit. I won't have no friends. They gon' I will not comply with that. Do what you gotta do. I will not comply. No, this is what I want to ask y'all. So they're trying to say in that one case in New York that, like, the machine that she fell in, it like seals stuff, whatever it chops up and seals the stuff and bags it. But I'm hearing garbage bag. And then I'm like, wait a minute, like that's pretty heavy stuff. Like just saying. How did it didn't like must have been a pretty strong bag to seal that stuff, but that's just my comment on that. They said the little girls were stepsisters. Do you know about the 28-year-old, where she came from? Because I'm trying to find more on it, but I can only find the one that we covered yesterday, because this just happened. Y'all, this just happened 2 days ago.
I'm mad I can't find the story now.
Yeah, it's nowhere. It's
I
like
keep
they
trying to hear what you're saying and turn back to the thing, and I'm like, I'm nosy. I keep finding other stuff like, oh shit.
You're like ADHD, squirrel.
Yes. And my dyslexia, you know.
Albert Einstein had a dyslexia, and he was a genius.
We just see things differently.
And even generating clips also.
Businessman and community leader Mike B. Brown was killed and 2 others injured early Saturday morning.
They tired of these places being open 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And community organizer Zeke Williams with New Era Detroit delivering on promises to residents this week, urging Detroit City Council to crack down on after-hours establishments like Suite 100.
I keep telling people, like, these are residents. Like, we have these corner bars and we got families that's raising kids right behind these bars, and they going out, they getting in altercations at late nights.
Williams and other residents expressing concern about the trouble they say after-hours clubs in Detroit tend to invite too close to residential areas, like the chaos captured on video outside Cheetah's Nefertiti on Grand River back in January, where a brawl spilling out into the street ended in one man being stabbed multiple times and another man shot and killed.
You can't talk about trying to clean up the city.
That incident was 2 brothers. The brother made it and the one didn't. I remember that story. And you know, I used to get down on Waverly at VIP. That's where, you know, I met, you know, some unfortunate people. Right there where's the VIP off of the John R. That motherfucker right there. Ooh, that shit. Them VIPs are. I agree. They be going till 11 a.m. What you mean 4 or 5 in the morning? Them 11 a.m. The fuck? Shell Baby said that she remembers the little girl's name was Frazier.
And, you know, you go to any other city outside of Detroit and they shut down.
Thank you, Shell Baby.
And at least one city council member is speaking out in support of cracking down on after-hours spots.
That murder happened around 4:30 a.m.
Yes.
Had no business being open. And that's in a community where people live. It's not desolate over there.
Councilmember Angela Whitfield Calloway saying she'll draft the memorandum to explore an ordinance to limit operations.
Shit, listen, y'all. On Waverly, we weren't even in a building. We were in a whole house. What you mean? That was shared. So, like, there's a door here and a door here. You had people that lived up here, and then wait in the after hour right there, the pole in the motherfucker. It wasn't no building. We were on Waverly. So, good luck shutting them all down.
Operating hours.
I'm just going to put that ordinance into motion. We'll start it based on this. You've inspired it.
Again, police say they're still looking for leads from the Suite 100 shooting. They're urging anyone with information about that crime and any of the weekend shootings to call DPD or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools.
Now at 5:30, shining new light on a cold case. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Simon Shakett.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. 44-year-old Jennifer Wentz was waiting to pick up her daughter from work when someone shot and killed her in a Warren parking lot. Well, now, nearly 6 years later, police and Jennifer's loved ones are making an emotional plea for answers.
They spoke to 7 News Detroit reporter Peter Maxwell, hoping that someone watching right now holds the key to cracking this case.
The murder of 44-year-old Jennifer Wentz has remained a deeply painful and unresolved chapter in Warren's history. Now, police hope that a candid and heartfelt conversation could lead to a tip that could close the case.
We are going to continue working extremely hard to bring justice.
We have a really big family, and we've all missed her tremendously.
What started out as a routine pickup outside of the Hoover and 11 Mile Plaza for 44-year-old Jennifer Wentz, it turned into tragedy that still haunts her family and a community.
I got a phone call at like 2 a.m. that evening when she had passed.
Police say Jennifer was waiting in her car for her daughter to leave work when someone approached her vehicle and shot her in the back. Jennifer's brother, Joseph Wentz, described what happened in the moments after she was shot.
Her car drove off into the parking lot and hit a barrier.
Warren police released these images of a person of interest seen running from the scene. It was around 2 a.m. March 9th, 2020. Investigators say this is the person they are looking for. But 6 years later, a suspect has never been found. Warren police tell me the investigation has been extensive, with more than 100 interviews, dozens of search warrants, and hundreds of pieces of evidence examined.
We may not have daily contact with the members of the family, but we're certainly working hard on this case, even though some of the leads have dried up.
I spoke with Warren Police Commissioner Eric Hawkins, who will be releasing a new podcast on Friday about Jennifer's case, speaking with the detectives who have dedicated countless hours and days to solving her murder.
It really did impact these detectives personally. And I think it's important for the community and maybe even the family to hear this interview.
Hawkins hopes that a candid and heartfelt conversation will generate a tip that could bring Jennifer's killer to justice.
We're still confident, though. We're still optimistic that we are going to get that tip that will help us to close this case out.
Jennifer's family has a message for whoever is responsible for her death.
You might as well turn yourself in and let us all get past this. And, you know, you go to prison. You need to be held accountable for what you did.
Now, if you do have any information about this,
my mother's place, my baby's her funeral Sunday.
The mother of a 3-year-old girl killed in Marion County has been arrested, and it comes the same day the woman's boyfriend was charged with Paisley Brown's murder. I'm Jesse Pagan.
And I'm Summer Knowles. He was already in the Marion County Jail on child abuse charges. West News' Haley Crumbahome live in the newsroom for us tonight with this breaking new information. And Haley, what exactly did you hear from investigators?
So just within the last hour, we were able to confirm with the Marion County Sheriff's Office that Jennifer Kendrick Paisley's mother is now being charged with 2 counts of felony child neglect. The Sheriff's Office is alleging that Kendrick knew about some of the abuse that was taking place in the home, and her failure to intervene, they say, contributed to the death of her daughter. Now, we did speak with Kendrick's aunt. She didn't want to reveal much about the case, but she did tell us she's been working with investigators.
Stand up for me.
The mother of 3-year-old Paisley Brown was arrested Wednesday night. 26-year-old Jennifer Kendrick is facing 2 counts of felony child neglect.
Happy. I am happy.
That's how Tabitha Harless said she felt Wednesday night, hours after her niece Jennifer Kendrick was arrested.
I've been working with investigators behind the scenes.
Kendrick's arrest comes the same day her boyfriend Jerome Coombs was charged with her daughter Paisley's murder.
Hi, Mr. Combs, ready?
Coombs was initially charged back in February with aggravated child abuse in connection with her death. The report says Coombs admitted to binding Paisley's hands with a white rope tie and taping her legs together with blue painter's tape nightly. The report also says a child in the home disclosed historical acts of physical violence and bizarre punishments by the defendant towards him and his siblings. The Marion County Sheriff's Office said Wednesday that though Kendrick initially denied knowing about the abuse, she admitted she was aware that Coombs had previously bound and abused Paisley after being confronted with evidence. They said Kendrick acknowledged her lack of intervention allowed the abuse to continue and contributed to the death of Paisley. Kendrick's arrest report says another juvenile in the home said Coombs puts him in handcuffs every day and often beats him and would hold on to a wall and stomp on him violently with his foot, and told investigators Kendrick was aware and often present when this would take place. The alleged abuse was something Harless said she didn't learn about until the day Paisley was killed.
I don't even want to speak on it, the things that I found out. That the children had said to me, to investigators. Investigators told me what was going on. I didn't know.
She said the charges that came down Wednesday will hopefully mean justice for Paisley and those children.
They need a lot of love. They need a lot of patience, with the people that have them. They'll be great people one day. I have hopes for that.
Now, the sheriff's office says that Kendrick was on felony probation when she was arrested tonight, so that probation has been violated. Now, both she and Coombs are being held in the Marion County Jail on no bond.
I hope it was revoked. I got it. Thank you, Big M. Thank you, Shell Baby. Salute to y'all. Big W in the chat for Big M and Shell Baby. Boom.
Her name was Mariah Wood.
You guys might be actually thinking about two different stories, I think.
Yes, we are.
But it's still pretty much one's 13, one's 14. They're still pretty similar, though. But you guys are still great.
Of course. Thanks, Shell Baby. What's this?
Convertible? Shop the area's best selection of affordable vehicles at unbeatable prices. Want a vehicle with low mileage? We have a wide selection in stock and ready for delivery. Buy with peace of mind with a multi-point inspection, a free vehicle history report, and a limited time warranty. Visit us online or stop by our dealership today to discover
Southwest High.
Yeah, it is a drama.
Big M, was it a video when you sent? Did you see what, or was it just the article?
It was just the article. It wasn't a video.
Okay.
But it's on
Created loosely.
Channel 7? Alright, she's 13 years old, 5 foot. Dang, she's tall for 13, 5 foot 7 inches, 135 pounds. Last seen wearing a white tank top, black leggings, and black boots. Dang, it's pretty chilly to be out here in a white tank top on March 1st.
That part.
Like, that's kind of weird, but no, not weird, but, alright, hold on, y'all.
3-year-old girl in Greene County.
And News Channel 13 was first to report this morning.
A second person has now been charged in connection with the beating death of a 3-year-old girl in Greene County.
And News Channel 13 was first to report this morning that the little girl's mother is now charged with manslaughter. Kumi Tucker has the latest details from Greene County.
The mother, Faria Gall, has been arrested and is being held in jail, and authorities say she should have done more to protect her child. 26-year-old Faria Gall of Rochester is now charged with manslaughter in the second degree, a C felony. She is the mother of 3-year-old Fai Muhammad. Officials say when Gall left her daughter in the care of her boyfriend at their Main Street apartment in Cairo on January 28th, that boyfriend beat Fai severely. The 3-year-old spent about a month in the hospital. She died last month after being taken off life support. Gall's boyfriend, 24-year-old Lameek Wilson, has been charged with assault and endangering the welfare of a child. Mother and daughter moved here from Rochester about 2 weeks before. Records show that Wilson had been in jail about 6 months before and had gotten out of state prison about this time last year. Greene County Sheriff Peter Kosminski was among those at a vigil for Fai last week. He keeps her picture, her prayer card, on his desk. He says he can't go into detail about the charge against the girl's mother, but that she should have done more to protect Fai, including not leaving her with Wilson.
Basically, the position that the child was put in was acts contributed by the mother that caused this, that she should have been aware of what the potential outcome could have been. Certain things that she did not, didn't do, were not consistent with what she told us initially, which led us to look deeper into her activities.
The status of the charges against the boyfriend, Wilson, that's coming up new at 5. At the Greene County Sheriff's Department, Kumi Tucker, News Channel 13.
Well, y'all, that's a lot going on. I mean, it's like every time, I've been not coming on here as much, but like anytime we come on here, it's a mother, father, daycare. Prayers to America. This is America. We're going to end it like we always do. In my Winnie the Pooh voice, Christopher Robin. You're smarter than you think. You're braver than you believe. And you're stronger than you seem, yo. I feel it in my heart every time, y'all. Until next time, y'all, be real smooth with it, real cool with it, and most importantly, real true with it. Well, as true as you can be with it, Salute, salute, salute. It's all love, y'all. It's all love. It's all real. It's real, real. Big M.
Peace. Y'all have a good night.
Father, you know